tree to pull here. We've got probably 7 or 8 left to pull on the job. Some of them we've been kind of pulling as we go. Some of them we're just kind of leaving till the end. Pulling trees is never fun. It's just time consuming, and it's just it's usually not too stressful, but sometimes it can be. This one here is next to the road. Blacktop, just a lettered highway, not a super busy highway, but nonetheless, you never want to fall a tree out in any kind of road. It would be a gravel road, paved highway, interstate, intergalactic highway, any kind of highway really. So I'm stretched out here. Dad's back there whittling away on it. Here in a minute, he'll give me the signal, and I'll pull this right over. All right, it is showtime. There's the signal. Nice and easy. I will say I do love this dual arch skidder for being able to get up high in a tree to hook a cable, since I'm the one that has to shimmy up it. I can stretch this boom all the way up, curl the grapple in like so, and it gives me a really good platform to stand on. And you know, by the time I stretch out and get up in the tree, usually we can get probably 18 to 20 foot up in the tree. Sometimes a little higher if I'm feeling like a squirrel, but that's not usually the case. So Dad'll unhook here, then I'll go back and grapple that, and we'll drag it up here to a bunch and get it set out. Pretty good tree there. I see we still got the long choker hooked up to it up there, so I'll stop here in a minute and we'll get that off there. I don't like losing chokers. These little things right here are absolute lifesavers. It's hard to imagine now life before them. Both Dad and I have a Ranger, Polaris Ranger. We both have 1000 XPs. Both of us had 900s, and Dad got a 1000 earlier this year. And I had a 4-seater for about a week and a half, then I sold it because I don't know what I was thinking. It was just too long. It really wasn't good for getting around the timber. I guess I thought, you know, when I looked at bigger properties, everybody could go look at timber at once, but that was kind of a failed idea on my part. So I went back for the 2-seater. That Ranger's there is mine. It kind of matches my truck. Dad's I think Dad has a white Ranger this time. Definitely for what we do, I'd say for just about anybody, they're just so handy. Still loving this H-Series skidder. It's definitely being in the cab here yesterday. Came up kind of a little rainstorm on us, and I tried to work late, so I was dragging logs in the rain. That was nice. Just, of course, it didn't rain a lot, just enough to kind of get you wet and be aggravating. But I've heard so many good things from different guys that have these H-Series. One of them being Joe Hardwick. Maybe you guys follow Joe on Instagram under the name Timber Pro Joe. He absolutely loves his H-Series skidders. Of course, he's got some L's and some L2s now. Of course, he's got some Timber Pro cutters if you guys follow Timber Pro, Feller Bunchers. But Joe loves these H-Series skidders, and that makes me feel quite a bit better about them. When you got guys like that really production log and move a lot of wood, that get along good with their H series. I just wish I had a little 548 G3 to kind of pair up with this H right now. This job has been an absolute jungle in here. It's just been overgrown, the whole thing, and we've been kind of battling it out here for about the last 2 weeks. It's starting to come to a close now. Hopefully we'll get it wrapped up Saturday or Sunday, which is Thursday right now. I've been kind of slacking on making videos. So sometimes I get so focused on work, and it's just easier to focus on cutting and dragging logs than it is to film for YouTube. YouTube for me is just kind of fun. Like I said, I don't make any money off YouTube. My channel doesn't make me a dime. The only thing it does is pick me up some jobs of timber occasionally, which in the beginning, that's really the only reason we started our YouTube channel, is just to kind of promote our business and how we work. But it's been a lot of fun getting to meet so many people along the way and make friends and talk to people all across the country that log. So I've definitely learned more from you guys than you have from me, I'll promise. But it's really been a lot of fun on that aspect of things. So sometimes, if I'm not making videos, you kind of need to poke on me a little bit to kind of keep me in the groove of things, because it's easy for me to get lazy on the YouTube spectrum. But if you follow our Instagram or Facebook, I try to make a post about every day on Instagram and Facebook on Turner Logging LLC, kind of showing what we're doing and where we're working at. But the videos just take so much extra time to make every night, because you've seen my videos are very poorly edited, and that's because usually I do that right before I go to bed. Then as I'm sleeping, I let the video upload. Because I live in a rural part of America where we don't have high-speed internet, so it takes a while for my videos to go up. We'll probably go take lunch. We'll come back and start working up the deck. We've got some more we need to cut today, but what we'll do is we'll work these up, get them piled up, come in with the Mac and load them, get them back home on the yard. I guess we have limited deck space when really we don't. We've got a 40-acre overgrown field here. Well, all it takes me pushing out the skid steer, log skidder here to make a little more room, but we've been trying to keep things to a minimum. Dad's getting ready to mark logs now. I think I'll go in after one more drag. I'll let him know. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go after one more. We have really good communication skills, as you can see. We've got a lot of long logs in this bunch here, a lot of 10s and 12s. Of course, you got some multiples here, which those will go on top. That's why we got our top two, or our center two bolsters are a little higher. So we'll put our long logs there to kind of round out the load. Good clean set of logs on this bunch here. The rest of the job should pretty much be like this right here. We're just now getting into the better trees on the job. Everything we've cut on the south side of the farm so far. We've still got a few more to cut in there, just odds and ends. But I mean, you can kind of see what you gotta blaze through to get to them. It's nothing but hedge and locust and cedar. I mean, it's rough going. Now back here on the ridge where we were this morning, it's not near as bad, but getting to it can be kind of bad. It's just once you get there. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.